Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn maritime studies, today Outriggers, and after we've done that, we're going to do media and plane training. And if you participate in the media and plane training, then it's at your own risk. Now, here's this text about Polynesia or Polynesians, and there are these Outriggers mentioned. So we're making our part and we're focusing now just on the Outriggers. Here is beside this picture. Outriggers are traditional boats of Polynesia, that is in the Pacific, basically in the central of the Pacific. So they are traditional boats of Polynesia, and they are named after a rigging that sticks out to the sides to aid stability. Now I don't know what the rigging is, but it will be the thing which sticks out here to the side. Easy to pull ashore and perfect to shallow waters, they are ideal for island life. I know the term rig. Maybe your rigging has something to do with it. Now here's something else in it. That is just about settling the rest of the text, but when here the settlers crossed the ocean, so the people coming from Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, eastwards, that's east of Australia already, and then further east they said Fiji, Samoa and Tonga, and they moved more eastwards 4,600 years ago to the Easter Islands and Hawaii. And these settlers crossed the ocean in small double canoes, but this outrigger boat is not a double canoe, and also in boats called outriggers. And we used these outriggers because on these many islands with Polynesia, with over 10,000 islands in Polynesia and the rest of the Eastern Pacific, it is good to go with them ashore. Easy to pull ashore and perfect for shallow water. Now, where's the little mast here? There. That means that thing was probably able, or is probably able, to aid a sail, because of the wind. But it might be also used for something else, because I'm not sure if the wind is there. And where's the sail? And the rest. I'm not completely sure if it is enough for a mast. Okay, but I think we have all the information which we have here. Now we want to do a presentation. I don't think outriggers are, we're going to call it outriggers. We're going to call it the Outriggers of the Polynesians, which will be the title. Now what do we want to say? I want to say that the people in Polynesia have, and also still use, have used in the past and also used today, special outriggers boats. We used them already 2,000 years ago to cross to. When we were 2,000 years ago, when we were settling eastwards from Australia, Fiji, Samoa, and Tonga, eastwards to Hawaii and the Eastern Islands into the Central Pacific, where Polynesia is pretty much. I'm going to take a look at the map again. Now here's French Polynesia. Here's North and South America, and there's Polynesia. And here from Samoa, Tonga, here eastwards. Hawaii is here, I think. And Fiji is here. So also here. Eastwards. And we moved eastwards to Polynesia and Hawaii. Okay. Already these outriggers. And these outriggers, they are named after the riggings. After the riggings which is sticking out to the side. And that adds stability to the boat. As sticking out to the side. As arms to the side from the main part of the boat, from the main body, I don't know how it's all called. And we have an extra, what do I call it in English? Swimmable, floatable, extra floatable pieces to aid stability. I don't know what it's all called. We have outriggers to the outs. Or is it the whole thing a rigger? The whole thing, not just the sticking out thing, but with the thing in the water. because they have sticks to the outside, and then at the end of them another floatable objects on both sides to add stability to the sides. That makes it perfectly in the region of Polynesia with thousands of islands in the center of the Pacific to pull them easy ashore and to use them in the shallow water. Okay, let's try it and let's look how far we come. This will be then according to Maritime world history. And I don't think we're gonna need the rest. So I have a second camera, which I'm gonna start now. And let's look how far we come. The settlers, let's say around 2000 years ago. Let's just look, let's just start and look, and then we're gonna repeat it for another. The Outriggers of the Polynesians. Polynesia is pretty much in the center of the Pacific, and they used these Outriggers already 2000 years ago when they were coming from eastern part of Australia, from the Fiji Island, Tonga, and then more eastwards to the Easter Island and Hawaii into the center of the Pacific, when more eastwards would be then North America and South America. And these outriggers, they are boats, they have rigging to the outside, sticks to the outside basically, and then another floatable objects on both sides, so that they are more stable in the water. And these outriggers of Polynesia, they are perfectly to pull them easy ashore, and they are perfectly to drive them in shallow water. That is according to Miles Kelly's World History, page 96 and 97. Is it even called a drive on water? Now, I'm going to stop the second camera. And that was already the Maritime studies part. So, if you were here for Maritime studies, you can go directly to the next part of Maritime studies. We will do now the medium plane training. If you stay and participate in the medium plane training, that's what I almost. One leg up and point for the foot down. Here, foot up and down. Our leg up. And the foot up and down. And now to the side. The toes are running over. And to the other side. Toes are running over. And we're from side to side. Amend it. And into the middle. And now one leg up. And you're pressing from the top against the knee. Riding into the leg, flex foot, even line hips, top of the back, little bend in the elbow. And change to the other leg. And again the first leg up. Now slash and back slash, we're pressing from the inside against the knee. And to the other leg. And next exercise, one leg up. And then you press up and to the side, interchange it. And the other leg up again. When you press up to the side. And last exercise for heavy swing, one leg up. Riding a flexible inline hips on the back. And then pressing from the outside against the knee, little bend in the elbow. And we're opening slowly. And we're closing again. And the third time. And the fourth and final time. Now the same with your leg up. Press on the outside. And opposite. And closing. And the third time. And the last time. Let's do a walk a bit on the plate. And we're trying to let the legs wide apart, breathe in. And out. And out. And the last round, breathe in. And out. Breathe in, close the legs. And breathe out. Let's pause for medium plane training. I thank you very much, and until next time.